Shabbat Shalom to all of you. It's so good to be here tonight. I heard wonderful things about last week's service. So happy it was a meaningful MLK Shabbat for the congregation. Again, excited to be here another week with all of you. We are sending Refuah Shlema, Refuat HaNefesh, and Refuat HaGuf, healing of body, mind, and spirit, to our dear Rabbi Resnick. She's not feeling too well, but we are sending her a lot of good energy and positivity and strength. May she gets to feel better as time passes. I will also like to give a small shout out to the J crew, who are friends with our dear members Jimmy and Steven. They are online, so we're just going to say hi, welcome. We hope you are enjoying services so far. I would like us to turn to page 120. We will start Shabbat by lighting the candles. I would like to invite our dear friend Frank to come forward and light the Shabbat candles with us. Here we go.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik shel Shabbat.
Amen. And we sing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu לחלק נר של שבת. Thank you. I would like to say that services can only be transformative when we allow them to. We all walked into the space. I know many of us were thinking about the traffic and the logistics and being here on time and wearing the right clothes, etc. And now you're here. So if you can allow it yourselves to just sit in the space and open your heart and your mind to the words of the Siddur and the songs, I am sure something will transform within you by the end of tonight's service. We will now turn to page 138. Rabbi Baruch Halevi Epstein takes the second verse of Lecha Dodi, which reads, Me'erosh mikedem nesucha, suf ma'aseh b'cham Shabbat techila. From the very beginning, it was ordained, last in creation, first in God's plan, referring to Shabbat. And Rabbi Baruch Halevi Epstein compares this to the preparations for a wedding. First, we prepare all the wedding necessities, and only then do we bring the bride underneath the chuppah, the canopy. As the ultimate purpose of the wedding preparations is the entrance of the bride. So was the ultimate purpose of the creation of the week, the entrance of Shabbat. 138 with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. 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 Shamor v'sachor v'dibur echad, Yishmiyanu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem ultiferet v'litchila, Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor averacha, me'hosh mikedem netzucha, sof ma'aseh v'cham Shabbat techila. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech kumi ori, uri shir daveri, kivud Adonai alach nigila. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Bui v'shalom ateret bala, gam v'simcha uv'tzchula, toch emunei am segula. Bui chala, bui kala, Lecha Dodi, likra kala, b'nei Shabbat nekavela. 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 Nice. Please turn to the person standing next to you, in front of you, behind you, and wish them Shabbat Shalom. Hugs are welcomed and appreciated. right, we will start returning to our seats as we continue tonight's service. There'll be time for schmoozing after services. So happy everyone has had a very good conversation. I'm sure you can continue your conversation afterwards. That's good. It means you have things to say to each other. That's incredible. Please remain standing. We will turn to page 146 for Baruch Hu. 146. And you may be seated. We now turn to page 148 with Ma'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Haravim. Amen. Page 150 with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam, Bet Yisrael, Amcha Avta, Amcha We will read together on the same page, 150 in English. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Amen. The Baal HaTanya, creator of a masterwork of Hasidism, maintains that nothing exists but God. God is not only the basis of reality. God is the only reality. God is all there is. Creation is continuously brought into being through the divine work. To say the Shema with kavanah, with intention, demands vocal articulation and certain body language. The plain sense of hear, Shema, implies saying Shema loudly enough to be heard. Please rise if it's your custom. As we prepare ourselves to recite the Shema, placing our heart in the right place as we proclaim the unity of everything. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You may be seated. Page 154 with Ve'ahavta, we sing together. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושינתם לבניך בדיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתתם על משושות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו מה עשיתם אל כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. On page 157, we read together, standing on the parted shores of history. We do believe that we are taught, where it stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Amen. We will sing in that energy our liberation song, our song of redemption on 158 with Mi Chamocha. Please sing with me. We are now thinking about Hashkivenu, which is a prayer we recite before going to bed, when we recite when nightfall has come. And I don't know about you, but there are many anxieties that all of us encounter every day. And for many years, Hashkivenu was a prayer that helped me find positivity, helped me find the light at the end of the day from whatever I was facing. And if you're someone right now who may be struggling with something, or maybe you are actually celebrating, maybe there's something really good happening in your life, I think Hashkivenu can be a beautiful opportunity to just really either ask for more of that goodness, or if we haven't encountered that goodness throughout the day, then ask for help for us to see that goodness before we go to bed. Hashkivenu on 160. Hashkivenu Adonai Elohei שומרנו לחיים ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. We read together on 161 in the middle of the page. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you, you are protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us for return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch ata Adonai, hapores sukhat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Israel ve'al Yerushalayim. It is the time tonight to start our meditation. We will now start with the Amidah. Please rise to the extent that you are able. You are free to use the words of the Siddur, or you may also just close the Siddur and have a moment for yourself. 164. Adonai sefatai tiftach tehillatcha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehillatcha. We continue silently. You may be seated once you're done. grant abundant peace to Israel, your people forever. For you are the sovereign God of all peace. May it be pleasing to you to bless your people Israel in every season and every moment with your peace. Page 178 with Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Betov beinecha levadech et amcha Israel bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Baruch ata Adonai, hamevarech et amo Israel bashalom. Amen. Our thoughts turn to those who are in need of healing, those who are sick, those who are ill, those who are struggling. Their health is not the best. And I always say that Misha Berach is not just for those who are wrestling or struggling with their physical health, but also those who are in need of better mental health, spiritual health, emotional health. We're thinking of those whose names are on the list here on the slide that you can see. We're holding them very close to our hearts. If there's someone you're thinking of who you would like to say Misha Berach for, this is the moment. Please say their names as my eyes meet yours.
Ernie Goldberg and Craig Rosen. John Powers, Rita Thomas, and Mary Reeves. My father, Michael Seelig.
Michael Selig. We think of them, we wish them well, we send them strength. We'll sing together Misha Berach, which you can read up there. May the source of strength bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, May they be surrounded by people who love them. May they get access to the medications they need. And may we also become part of their healing process. And we say, Amen. So for tonight, I brought some words of Torah, a small devar Torah for us to think about. So this week's Torah portion is Parashat Bo. And in it, we read about the last 3 plagues that strike Egypt. Pharaoh's heart, hardened by God, refuses to let the Israelites go, a decision that leads to a lot of suffering for Pharaoh's people. And tonight, I would like us to focus on the 9th plague, which is choshech, darkness. In Exodus chapter 10, verse 23, we read, Lo ra'u ish et achav, no person could see their neighbor, Belo kamu ish mitachtav, shlosha yamim, and no person could move from where they were for 3 days. The second part of the verse says, Ulkal v'nei Israel haya or, bemoshbotam. But all the Israelites enjoyed light in their dwellings. So we have a contrast between the darkness that the Egyptians were experiencing and the light that the Israelites were witnessing and feeling simultaneously. Rashi cites Midrash Tanchuma and explains that this was no ordinary darkness. It was a thick, tangible darkness, almost like a gelatin that you could touch, one that immobilized. It wasn't just the absence of light. It was a spiritual condition. Egypt's darkness reflected a society so entrenched in cruelty and denial that it could no longer see others or move toward change. In other words, they were stuck. The Midrash focuses on the second part of the verse. But for all the Israelites, there was light in their dwellings. This light was not merely physical. The Midrash says it was a light of moral clarity. While Egypt was frozen in fear and stubbornness, Israel was preparing, packing, hoping, and imagining a different future. This light teaches us that even when darkness blankets an entire society, it does not have to enter our homes or our hearts. I believe darkness is contagious. It seeps into the way we speak, the way we judge, and the way we see the world. Until we become stubborn in our own views, negative, and just like the Egyptians, stuck. No different from the society around us. The Israelites teach us another way: to actively welcome light, hope, positivity, affirmations, and love are not naive responses to darkness. I'll say that again. These are not naive responses to darkness. They are acts of quiet resistance. Light begins small, little by little, by choosing to focus on what is good, on what is possible, and on who we can still become. I think also when we feel stuck, it's because we have this belief that there's no change, that we cannot change. But hope tells us, actually, we are still becoming somebody. The process of change hasn't stopped. You can still embrace it. I invite you to think about 3 things you are grateful for, that you feel good about, and just dwell in that feeling. Dwell in those 3 things. And let's take this a step further. Turn to the person sitting next to you and share what those 3 things are. 3 things that you feel hopeful for, grateful for, and good about. I hope you had a good chat. And I hope you got to name 3 things. Hopefully you named more than 3 things. But I can see your faces. I'm not wearing my glasses, but I can still distinguish you. And I see smiles, and smiles that were not there before. So I just want to say it matters. What we talk about matters. And the things we focus on, of course, matter as well. Imagine the future you want with clarity and courage. And most importantly, act on it. Bring that future into being. This is how light spreads, and this is how redemption actually begins. Shabbat shalom. And if you would like to share with me what those 3 things are, by all means, I want to hear. So please, don't escape after services. I would like to hear what you had to say. Nice. I would like to, what was that?
I'm doing an Aspen sauce like that.
I will now invite our board member, Daniel Blatt, to please come forward and read the announcements for us. Let me see if this is on. Yes. Here. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, the 3 things were ice cream, martinis, and chocolate.
I love that.
And then, because I was with Marilyn, I had to qualify. Of course, it's martinis shared with Marilyn and Peter Mackler and Karen at Musso and Frank's, which I have done, and which is an amazing way to enjoy a martini. Actually, it was more profound than that. But I'm Daniel Blatt, and I'm here on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Kol Ami. And I want to thank our rabbi, who was just wonderful. I loved her davar today, our student rabbi. And I just want to say, when she talked about the light in the Israelites' home, not just being a light, I thought of the beginning of the Torah. And if you look, let there be light, and then a few passages later, there's the sun. So in the Torah, there's light before there's the sun. And she got me thinking of that now, how the Torah is so interconnected. Also, I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was supposed to do announcements then, but it was a very holy day on the Jewish calendar, as you know. I mean, the gay calendar, I'm sorry. It was Ethel Merman's birthday. I also want to thank David Kaminsky on piano. Speaking of Ethel Merman, Travis Smith on audiovisual in the back. Leonard over here for setting up tonight's oneg. Some things to take note of that are coming up. Our rabbinic intern, Rebecca, will be teaching a Talmudic narrative class on 4 Wednesdays in January. There's still one left if you're interested. Torah study will resume on February 4th. Join us this Saturday for Brunch in the Desert. That's Saturday, January 25th. It's Sunday. Thank you, Alan. Sunday, yes. Sunday is spelled S-A-T, yeah. Thank you to our hosts, Jeffrey Wortman and Peter Balderas. Save the date on Saturday morning. Next Saturday, Shabbat Shira service, January 31st at 10 a.m. The service will be led by Rabbi Resnick, our lovely rabbinic intern, and cantor Dr. Nancy Cohen. Dr. Susan Igdaloff will be leading It All Started with a Fig Leaf. I've got some of those in my garden. Close of Judaism class every Tuesday in February. We'll be examining the significant relationship clothing has had with the Jewish people. And you don't want to miss Songs for Love of the World concert featuring songs from the great American and Broadway songbooks. That will be Saturday, February 7th.
You must come. The singers are phenomenal. Please, please don't miss out on this event.
But what David is not telling you is what's even more phenomenal than the singers is going to be we have a world-class musical director.
Well, no, it's them. Trust me. They're phenomenal.
This is our world-class musical director.
Very talented. They're going to be amazing.
Registration is now live, so be sure to get your tickets. Also note, if you are unable to afford it, I know that there are some tickets set aside, so please let the temple know. If you're interested in volunteering for the event, please contact the office of Martha Rosette. Our small groups of yoga, Justice League, Song Circle, and the transgender non-binary groups will be taking place on Saturday, February 14th. Our Purim Spiel is happening on February 27th. Here, I'm going to move over here. Our Purim Spiel is happening on Saturday, February 27th. I can't both hold the microphone, change the page, and talk at the same time. Join us for a fun, festive evening as our talented cast brings this year's Purim Spiel to life. Come celebrate, laugh, and enjoy another unforgettable Kol Ami tradition. We cannot wait to see you there. And finally, join Kol Ami's Women's Circle for an exciting UCLA versus USC women's basketball game on Sunday, March 1st at 3 o'clock p.m. at the USC Gallon Center. Tickets are $15 each and can be purchased on our website. No comment about why Mocha doesn't do sports events. More information on all of our Kol Ami events and so much more, including registrations, are on our website, www.kol-ami.org. As always, thank you for joining us. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Dad. lot of things coming up. This is exciting. I also just want to say, I want to echo two things and not one thing. I want to echo Shabbat Shira, which will take place the last Saturday of January. So it's going to be a Shacharit service, a Saturday morning service. So you please are invited to come. The other thing I want to echo is the last Talmud class will be this Wednesday. It's been such a big joy to teach Talmud to all of you, and I cannot wait to see and hear what you all have to say this Wednesday for our last class. And the thing I do want to add is that I would like to thank Tyler, who's not here, but Tyler has been doing an incredible job over the past 3 weeks. So if we could give Tyler a shout out, that would be amazing. He works endlessly. So thank you, Tyler, for everything you do. Perfect. With that being said, we now turn to page 586. 586. We're going to close our service tonight. 586. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. You may be seated. Our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, but they are in our hearts. Those who taught us many things, those who we have lovely memories with, who are no longer with us. Yahrzeits, those who are being honored on the wall. We have David Nemor, Mildred S. Frankel, Frank Workman, Louis Herman Drachman, Francis Letovsky, Evelyn Igdaloff, Isaac Rover Sachs. Among the Yahrzeits, we have Mary Cecilia Ruvo, Shirley Rosenberg, Dolores Miliev, Claire Cohen, Rosina Spitzer, Rabbi Isaiah Zeldin, Grace Wertheimer Stoll, Phyllis Rosenberg, and Audrey Jenkins. And those who are in the period of Shloshim, we're thinking of Joanne Klein Yeoman. If you're remembering someone at this time, I invite you to please rise and say their names as my hand passes across the room. we hold them close to our hearts. Please rise if it's your custom. It's your custom to support the mourners on page 598 with Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברי חיותי ובמיך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב באמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה בשירתה, תושבחתה בנחמתה, דאמירה בעלמה באמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, בחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Simchronam leveracha, may their memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. It has been a pleasure to lead services for all of you tonight. I would like to thank David Kaminsky on the piano for your incredible work. Thank you. It's always an honor to sing with you. Thank you, Travis, for audiovisuals, as always. Thank you, Javi. I know Javi's not here, but Javi does a lot behind the scenes, so go, Javi. Thank you, Javi. And also thank you, Tyler. As we said, thank you, Tyler, for everything you do. And now our beloved Rabbi Resnick, who I hope she's getting some rest tonight. We're going to sing Oseh Shalom. So please rise. Find someone you can hug with consent. And let's sing for peace. And let's feel each other's unity as we hug each other. We sing Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom in Roma, Oseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'al kol yoshvei Tevel ve'imru Kiddush. Thank you, Leonard, for putting all of this together. Thank you so much. Taking the Kiddush cup. But tonight, hello. Okay, hi, come closer. There's a lot of space here in between, in the middle. Okay. All right. Let's bless the wine together. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri ha'agafen. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu b'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon chinchilanu sikaro lema'aseh bereshit כי הוא יום תהילה למקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, בכל עמי. ושבת האבות שלך, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat lechaim. That was lovely. Okay. Whoa! Wow. Do you have that tradition here? When you see the challah, you act surprised? No? Have you heard of that?
When it's that big, yes.
Wow. Yeah. So. In my house, growing up, my parents would say that it's so the challah wouldn't feel bad compared to the candles, right? Because we cover our eyes for the candles. It's like, oh, it's Shabbat. What about the challah? Challah doesn't want to feel left out, so wow. Wow! Let's make a chain, everybody. Touch the challah or touch someone who's touching the challah with consent. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Come get some challah.